What is going on, everyone? Good morning, my Puckmasters, my Dungeon owners, and my kids. Today, I am gonna be telling you a story such big. The thing which have saved so many gamers' lives from this quarantine, epidemic, pandemic, and whatever bullcrap. A story which is awesome. The story based on a SMP. You know it. You love them. The Dream SMP. Okay, I am today. Today I am gonna be telling you the entire story of the Dream SMP in two videos. This is the first one which I am recording while playing Genshin Impact, and I don't know which game I'll be playing afterwards. So be ready for it. I am gonna be putting the timelines of this from two perspectives. Before Tommy, at Tommy, and after Tommy. Well, Tommy has not died yet, but he may or may not die because he only has one canon life left. And by the way, hashtag there are a lot of spoilers here, so if you want to see the Dream SMP first yourself, then see that and come back to this one if you don't understand some things. Okay. And I will also be addressing the other timelines as in before the egg, after the egg, and at egg. The egg has not died yet, but still there is the egg. And also before L'Manberg, at L'Manberg, and after L'Manberg. Okay? So you might be thinking what balderdash I was talking about. Okay. The Dream SMP. Dream himself was feeling like he did a lot of speed runs and everything, but he felt like something was missing. He felt that he had not played survival since a long time. So he created a multiplayer server called the Dream SMP. But first, Dream and George is Dream's friend. And by the way, if you don't know Dream, you might be living under a rock. Check that out. Okay. So Dream and George not found, and Dream played in the Dream SMP when the Dream SMP first began. The Dream SMP started out as just a place where George and Dream were like just playing Minecraft as the usual, normal Minecraft, not speedrun, not manhunt, not mods or not nothing. No, nothing. They were only playing survival. Dream and George played a lot, but they felt that they were feeling lonely a bit. If you know what I say, if you know what I'm saying. So they called Sapnap or Sam Dude and It's Alyssa, some of Dream's friends, except for Sapnap because Sapnap is in the Dream team. So you guys probably know him. And Awesome Dude and It's Alyssa joined the Dream SMP when the Dream SMP started. Like they were the the three of them were the second period of the Dream SMP of joining people in there. So they all joined and they were continuing their stuff. But after that, they called Bad Boy Halo and Punk to their streams, to their live streams. Why is this game not loading? Sorry guys. Okay. To their live streams. So Bad Boy Halo and Punk played. But Punk was a naughty guy. He created a lemon tree first of all, and then he was like, pranks are fun, right? What if I prank all of their houses? So he pranked all of their houses. And then Dream got mad. And many other people got mad. But first, some guy got mad, which I forgot, sorry, and burned down Punk's entire lemon tree. Okay? I am talking. This is before Tommy and before L'Manberg, like ancient SMP. So yeah, they did that. But there are a lot of buts. It caused somewhat like a battle because everyone was mad at Punk because Punk was trapping them. So first Punk's first lemon tree got burnt. But then Punk created another lemon tree. And that lemon tree would be really bad for many people in the assembly. So after Punk doing this stuff, Tommy joined it. So after this is now the period is at Tommy. Tommy came in the SMP and started causing mayhem everywhere like he always does. So yeah, the first thing when he joined the SMP was killing George repeatedly. Like he met George, cutting. He met George again, cutting. Well, that was stupid of him because that immediately caused everybody angry, and Dream had to ban him in the first 20 minutes of Tommy joining him. So yeah, that's a record, a world record. Probably, I don't know. Is it a world record? At least a world record in the SMP, aka not a world record. I am speaking nonsense. Can anybody stop me? No. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so when Tommy joined in, he caused mayhem. That caused him to be banned. But after getting banned, Tommy came back because Dream like gave him another chance or something, and that caused another warfare because after he came in, he did not stop causing mayhem. Like he like stopped for a bit, but like after that, still he just was like, "Ooh, mayhem, fun." Yeah, so he kept causing mayhem. That's the point. What I'm trying to say. You know what? Ignore the Baldur's as I speak, and just go with it, okay? And so after that, more people joined in, but still Tommy kept causing mayhem, which again led Tommy to make Dream angry. Dream got so angry that he took Tommy's most prized possessions, the discs. Okay, I have a lip, so maybe the audio might be like type. When I say S, it turns like okay. Victoria talk. Okay, and then okay. So after that point, more stuff happened and all. But like when the discs were taken, Tommy was so triggered that he did this. You won't believe this. He called Tubbo and was negotiating with Dream himself. Negotiating with Dream. It's Dream, okay? And Dream, when he gets angry, oh sorry, you guys. Oh, I forgot that we were not like at Tommy late age at like at L'Manberg. Sorry. Okay, I forgot about that. So yeah, he negotiated with Dream. Well, that did not work out. But the one person who was with Tommy for the entire thing, who helped Tommy a lot and was Tommy's best friend so far, till I know, or till many people know, because I'm not close to Tommy as in like in real life. So I don't know if he has. You know what? Yeah. So Tubbo, when he had zero viewers at his Twitch live streams, got raided by Tommy. Then they were best friends for a really long time, I tell ya. A really long time. I am going the wrong way this whole time. Okay. So they started out pretty well, but because he heard that Tommy was in danger and this stuff, that Tommy this was on, Tubbo joined the server after a few days after Tommy joined it. So after doing all that stuff, Tubbo helped Tommy to get the discs back. But it did not work out because they both died in the process a lot of times. So that happened. Okay, you might be asking, what are the discs names? It's Cat and Melohai. Like, actually, if you go to Minecraft and go to be in creative mode and search disc cat, you get the disc cat. And if you search Melohai, okay, Tommy was not that creative. Okay, he did not take any creative liberty, like the Statue of Liberty. Haha. Okay, that's not the Statue of Liberty, so don't get triggered. It's still a statue though. Okay. So after doing all this stuff, Tommy and Tubbo tried to negotiate again. But this time, Tubbo pointed out to Tommy that he was wearing a netherite freaking chestplate. After hearing that, Dream said, "Give me your netherite chestplate and I won't burn these discs down." Tommy is like, "No, no." I tried to copy the accent of a British guy, but I failed really bad. Okay. Okay. So Dream after that said that he will burn the dish if he does not give his netherite chest. And then they started fighting, like literally. And then a lot of war things happened, which I'm not gonna say because I have a really long time to go on. So, yeah. So Dream, after that point, Dream said to Tommy that he will burn the dish down, blah blah blah, and war things happened, and Tommy and Tubbo did foolish moves, which ended up killing them, and Dream had both the dish at the end. But after that, Tommy stole the dish back, blah blah blah. Now Tommy and Tubbo have the discs. And after that, they put that in an ender chest. Okay, they put the discs in an ender chest after a long boost chase. My breath has been gone immediately. Okay, so then they did this. Okay, you won't believe this. Wilbur joined in and they were like, enough of this Dream guy and his doings. Let's just start another SMP in the SMP. You might be saying, what the heck is happening? Whoa, wait, what? Yeah. Now the second pillar comes in. At L'Manberg. They created L'Manberg. They said that, all of us European boys should be away from the American people. Why don't we just get out of here? Hey? Why don't we start our own thing? They freaking started an own SMP called L'Manberg. they thought that Manberg, because there was only one woman, which is Ed Salisa, and she was not in the part of the Manberg ship because she's American. So they called it Le Manberg because Manberg sounded like a man burger, which was pretty American. I don't know why. Okay, so it's just a burger, but they thought, huh, we should make it a bit like a European ring to it. They thought putting an L in front of Lamanberg would be a good idea. And they did it. They called it Lamanberg instead of Manberg. Oh, that was stupid. Because it will take a long time to explain because it's more than half of the thing. Okay. So after that, more people joined in. Bad Boy Halo, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Bad Boy Halo actually did not put a big part in the first periods of the Dream SMP, but after that he could. Well, I'll get to that later in my second verse because I am only gonna do till the Manberg explodes, or maybe even less than that because it takes a long time. What is the time now? 16 minutes have already passed and I have not even reached half of the Lamanberg because Wilbur had just joined and they created Lamanberg. They were like, why don't we just first create a shop of potions? I don't want to be demonetized because, yeah, so that's why I'm not saying the actual word of what had to happen. But like, okay. Guys, I will have to pause this for a minute because my mom is calling me. So sorry. I am back. So now Lamanberg was created and Wilbur Soot made a potion factory. He called this business. He negotiated or persuaded, quote unquote, to people that he would that blaze powder and blaze rods and potion makers were bad for you and would make you die explosive diarrhea, like literally you would poop TNT. Sapnap was not fooled with that and he started rebelling. So he said, everyone take back your blaze rods. Are you stupid? They're trying to pull off something. I don't know what because they're robbing everybody. I'm like, Tommy is like, no, heck no. We don't do that in these parts. We just do our thing. We're just helping the community because nobody wants to poop out TNT every time you crouch. There are freaking no data packs, and whenever you crouch holding a potion stand, you don't poop out TNT. So Sapnap searched the caravan they made in which they were doing stuff. He found that they were taking all the blaze rods and potion makers and things and making them into potions, making stuff into potions. Sapnap is like something's fishy, or rather sharky, because sharks, definitely these guys are lying. Sorry for the cringy and corny memes, but I just love them, so I'm just gonna say it. Like, these are not the exact words, I'm just saying the over recap. So he called Tubbo and the others, and like many others, as in puns, blah blah blah. And they were checking the caravan as if they were the police. They checked it because Wilbur, Soot and Tommy and it just covered the caravan where the potion makers were, and then said, there is nothing over here. We're just making a hot dog shop. and they made a freaking hot dog over the caravan. And then they got found out. Another goose chase. There are a lot of goose chase over here, okay? Another goose chase, blah blah blah. They started fighting, and yeah, everybody got a lot mad. Where the heck? Okay. Everybody got a lot mad, ran behind Tommy and Wilbur, and started saying, "Hey, blah blah blah." And after that, Tabo was like, "No, these guys are lying. It's just a hot dog shop." And then they joined, and then Tabo joined. And after that, many people joined, as in Eric, Niatsu, blah 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 blah. I mean, no, Niatsu was late. Okay, so they started doing stuff like normal people. Okay, I am overreacting. They did stuff like normal people, and then they thought government is way too bad. We should destroy the government like Technoblade, and started literally making their own country. We don't want to pay taxes, they said. That is nonsense. You should not do that, kids. So they created their own country called as L'Manberg. And after creating L'Manberg, they started living peacefully for a long time, which is not common in the Dream SMP. You cannot have peace in the Dream SMP. Okay? So they did a lot of stuff after that. As in, many people joined in, L'Manberg grew. But Dream did not like that there was another country inside his own country, aka the Dream SMP. He said, I am giving you the chance to destroy L'Manberg. This is the only chance. If you don't, then there will be another war, which you will definitely regret. And so they regretted. Eret joined the Dream SMP at that time. Eret was another part of L'Manberg and created the most annoying and scary thing in L'Manberg called the control room. The control room was created by Eret to betray L'Manberg in the war. So at the start of L'Manberg war, they started raining arrows down on Dream and the Dream SMP's friends, aka Puns and etc. etc. So after that point, everybody got a lot more madder on Tommy and everybody, because they thought that L'Manberg was not a good idea and L'Manberg was triggering for Dream. Eret betrayed, and they said that if they're gonna destroy L'Manberg, why don't we just protect L'Manberg? They tried to do that, but they failed. But after failing horribly, they thought, no, we will try again. So after that, Eret took them to the control room to help, aka to help them, because there was a lot of loot in there, they said. There is a lot of things, they said. Eret in the control room was a big button which he pressed, and freaking Dream and George and the entire Dream SMP came in. The Dream SMP is not L'Manberg people, because the Dream SMP is not in L'Manberg. In the storyline, okay? So after that, Dream and George and everybody else killed the entire L'Manberg. After killing L'Manberg, they said, if they don't come and apologize to us, we will blow up L'Manberg. They blew up L'Manberg. After blowing up L'Manberg, which was a sad thing to happen, Everybody in L'Manberg except for Eret were sad because after L'Manberg was defeated, Eret became the king. And to save the king, Captain Puffy, Dream, George, and many other people joined in and just served Eret, the betrayer. But after that, my biased person joined in. Like I'm biased. J-Slat. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Okay, so J-Slat is my favorite character in the Dream SMP, but he's a great mastermind. J-Slat joined in to help Wilbur and Tommy to get back L'Manberg, which they created again. Okay, everybody created L'Manberg again and said, Dream, we'll pay tribute to you every time. So then they got independent. Or more like they like to call it independent dance. Indie Pant Dance. Are you kidding me? Like out of everything out there in the world, why Indie Pan Dance? Okay. And they made a song called as My L'Manberg. My L'Manberg. Okay. So after that they made an election, aka Tommy and Tubo. Just kidding, Tommy and Wilbur created another election so that they would like get control over L'Manberg again. So that happened, and then they probably would have regretted telling that to Quackity. Quackity is another person who joined the Dream SMP afterwards, and Quackity heard about this and they said, this is not fair. You cannot be the only person who is in the election. There has to be more than one person in the election, or else it's not a fair election. They said, you're talking about fairness to us. So after that, he, aka Quackity, joined the Dream SMP's first election. After doing that, everybody got mad over Wilbur and Tommy. They made a public vote to other people about who would be the this thing of L'Manberg. Quackity told everybody about this and started advertising his own thing. So then CoComelon, Fundy's Fundy also joined in. I'm gonna talk about the family tree afterwards, after the election. Okay, so Fundy joined the election and called his team with Nietsu. The team's name was, guess what? CoComelon. So after making that, Fundy hacked the election and got more than about 80%. Well, then Fundy was disqualified, obviously. And after that, J-Slat, this guy, Tommy and Wilbur, called J-Slat to help them in the election. J-Slat obviously did not listen to them and became a dictator, created his own election thingy and made the election impossible because Quackity knew that J-Slat would obviously win because he came at last. So he said, I will join J-Slat and become the vice president of L'Manberg, if I win. They both together joined on their own thing and called it Swag 2020. Like, ew, who said swag anymore? Swag is such an old word. Tommy and Wilbur thought there is only one thing which can beat swag. They called themselves Pog 2020. Poggers, because that definitely did not work. They got 45%, but because J Slat and Quackity joined together in forces, J Slat had 25 and Quackity had 31% of the votes. So J Slat and Quackity freaking won. And as J Slat became the president, the first thing he did was he said, everybody tear up L'Manberg's walls. It should be applicable for everybody. Second thing he did was call L'Manberg Manberg, because we will not take the L. Third of all which he did was banish Tommy and Wilbur, aka the traitors, quote unquote, out of their own country. Yeah, you heard me. They took out Tommy and this guy out of their own country. Like, how mean is that? So he removed them out of their own country and then banished them to help get help from a person to join L'Manberg again. They called the one, the only, my favorite character in the SMP, the Blade. Oh my god, it's Technoblade! Okay, how much minutes? Yeah. I'm gonna do this for more 8 minutes, and after that it will be what? After J Slat? Yeah. After J Slat. I'm gonna call it. Okay? So J Slat had a negative effect on everybody in L'Manberg because everybody hated him because he was a freaking dictator. Not a normal guy, not a normal president who hates everybody, not even hearing his vice president. He became a freaking dictator like Hitler or something and did not listen to anybody but himself. And L'Manberg turned bad, aka evil, because J Slat was a tyrant. He was like, okay, you guys want to be like this, eh? Okay, let's do this stuff. He did something you won't imagine. After banishing this, he made a red festival because he knew that Tubbo was with these guys. He knew that Tubbo was with Pog 2020, aka now known as Pogtopia. So he made a festival, now officially known as the Red Festival, because execution of Tubbo happened in the festival. J Slat said, you thought that this was a festival, eh? It's not. This was a way of bringing everyone to watch a freaking traitor to be despised and be executed at once. He called Technoblade and said that stand over here. Technoblade came with his RPG, killed Tubbo because of peer pressure, he says. Okay, this is hard to climb. Okay, so for that, Tommy got really mad and Niatsu joined Pogtopia because he was also gonna get executed by freaking J Slat, the tyrant. Okay, and that was a bad thing for everybody. So they freaking rebelled again with the help of Dream, defeated J Slat, and got Lamanberg back to themselves. And by the way, in the war, again, which happened, J Slat was drunk. aka not in real life but in the Dream SMP. He got drunk and said that when he suicided, he literally drank way too much and he got alcohol poisoning in Minecraft. Okay, there is no such thing as alcohol poisoning in Minecraft. He died his third canon life. There is a canon life system in the Dream SMP, which like you only get 3, and if you die all 3 of them, you're dead. So that's the end of my part 1. How much is it? Like there are 4 minutes left for 40 minutes, but like I'm not gonna stretch it that much. Okay, so yeah, I was gonna say the family tree, right? So I'm gonna say it right now. The family tree is a tree created by Wilbur Stott because he's the writer of the Dream SMP. I forgot to tell you guys that. He wrote the script of the Dream SMP after joining, and it was a pretty good one because after this all happened, the family tree started. Filza he has still not joined because, yeah, Filza was the father of, I forgot the name, yeah, Wilbur and Technoblade. Okay? Wilbur's son was Fundy, and Fundy's mother was a Salmon. Salmon in German, but salmon in like English. Okay? And Wilbur's mother was a Frigg. Okay? This is his border dash, but like Foolish is another person who joins late, and he joins at the time and gets adopted by Captain Puffy. That's the family tree. That's literally the entire family tree. Yeah, I forgot to say something. Yeah. And also, Foolish's juniors are totems because Foolish is a totem himself. You gotta watch one of his videos to see his skins. His skin is a totem, so yeah. And tomorrow, I am gonna make another video on the Dream SMP lore. The Dream SMP part 2. Okay? So, bye guys. Bye. See you guys in the next video. Good. Bye.